We've all been in online meetings that aren't really all that effective. There's problems with communicating with each other, technical issues, participants who get distracted. Leaders need to follow some strategies to help. Hi, I'm Dave Edwards. Let's get started with technical difficulties. Remote meetings have become, the norm for our day-to-day work environments. But unlike in-person meetings, virtual interactions introduce technical difficulties. Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Can you see my screen? Those kinds of things. If you want to make sure that a remote meeting is productive, you've got to anticipate these challenges and check your internet connection. Make sure your software is working. You know how to use screen share and all of the other techniques that are available to you. Even when using very reliable platforms like Zoom or Teams or Google Meet, uh, problems with microphone interference, lag times, screen sharing glitches can really destroy an effective meeting. So, meeting organizers should make sure that all participants, not just the meeting convener, are familiar with the platform being used. I was with an organization one time where sometimes the meetings were on Teams, sometimes they were on Zoom. After a while, you don't even know what platform you're on or how to use them effectively. So maybe you want to stick to one. A pre-meeting tech check can help prevent those last-minute problems. But a bigger problem is keeping people engaged. Distractions at home, such as email, small children, social media, household responsibilities, can all reduce someone's focus from participating. Folks can also feel disconnected due to a lack of physical presence, and sometimes that can lead to a lack of participation or multitasking. I've actually discovered that when you have a larger group meeting online, you get less participation than if you get everybody into a room together or have a smaller group discussion. Here are some other things you can do to encourage engagement in meetings. Require that cameras be on when feasible. If someone turns off the camera, you kind of wonder, are they even there? So encourage people to have their cameras on. Encourage active participation. Use interactive tools like polls or breakout rooms or live chats if that's appropriate. You've got to really structure the discussions very carefully. Q&A sessions where you ask people questions, calling them by name will keep people engaged. And if you got some people who are kind of laying back and not talk, invite their input. Of course, that's also a good idea if you're running an in-person meeting as well. Then there's all those kind of normal things that you want to do if you're running a meeting. You got to have a clear agenda, otherwise discussions can drift off. Don't waste time with unnecessary details. But especially when you're doing online meetings, be aware of time zone differences. Not only can that make online meetings difficult to schedule, if you're having a meeting and it's 10 o'clock in the morning for you, but you're talking to somebody on the other end of the world and they're done with their day, they're ready to go to bed, you're probably not going to get the same level of participation. It's also a good idea to record meetings and provide summaries for those who simply can't attend those live sessions. Hey, would you like to see how an effective meeting is run and get more ideas on how to implement some of these concepts? That plus all sorts of tips for running effective meetings and how to help meetings when you're only a participant are in my course, Better Meetings That Won't Waste Your Time. Based on my experience and after 30 plus years, trust me, I've sat in on a lot of meetings. Plus, I've researched the psychology of meetings, and it's all in my course. I'd love it if you would check it out. Go to daveedwardsmedia.com/meetings for more information.